Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't been putting a lot of videos, but we're going to be doing some video today. So today we're going to be talking about Alfa Romeo 4C. A lot of you guys were telling me, hey, do some more videos on the 4C, so we are. Let me just kind of walk you through my 4C, and she is kind of dirty. So this is the Alfa Romeo 4C Launch Edition. It's the first Alphas that they brought back since Alfa Romeo came back to the United States. And I chose this car because it's sexy, it's beautiful. It was giving the same power as my Audi R8 because it's so light. And now this car is so light. Like these are like plastic molded, I forgot, some kind of fiber that they put together and molded to shape the car, so it's very, very light. And the entire tub is made of carbon fiber. And have I done anything recently to my Alfa Romeo? Not really. She's pretty much perfect, so I don't have to, do anything. For my previous videos, go check them out. I did add the. Let's go inside. I added the new head unit here. It's the drawing head unit, a lot better than the original one. The Parrot, real singled in. I wasn't really liking it, so I decided to go with this one, and it's been working perfectly. And I also installed a subwoofer on here. A lot of guys were kind of saying, hey dude, why would you put like a cheap Rockville subwoofer? But to me, it does its job. I don't need to spend like thousands of dollars on some subunit that will do the exact same thing. Plus the noise that this thing makes, you don't really need massive music to compensate for it. So the cool thing with this car, again, like I told you guys, it's all tub is out of carbon fiber. There's no other car in this price point that you can get that has the features, or the features of this car. The build quality of this car is just amazing. It's not, I know some of you guys who own Alphas out there might be mad at me, but I did know that a lot of the Alphas that came out, the Giulia, they've been having some issues, right? So seeing a lot of them, and they're dropping their prices like crazy, having some build quality issues. Now this car, the 4C, the launch editions, they were all made at the Maserati factory in Modena. So this wasn't produced like in an Alfa Romeo facility. So the guys that were making Maseratis went ahead and put this thing together, and the quality is pretty good. Let's just talk about what we got on the inside here. Now, since this being the launch edition, some of the telltale signs would be, of course, you'll have the launch edition here and this carbon fiber strip that says the Alfa Romeo 4C. It's kind of cool how they have the silhouette outline of the 4C right there. And the cool part, again, all the contrast stitching. Look at the contrast stitching on the handles. Beautiful leather, and it still smells great in here. And I know a lot of the no-nos, or a lot of boo-boos with the car, it was this thing here. The AC unit and the ventilation unit. It's crappy, I get it, very plasticky, but it does the job. And I know some people were putting like carbon fiber covers on here to make it look more I guess fancier or what have you. So the two things that you see in here, this is the subwoofer control. Now I didn't do anything to take away from the OEM status of this car. So I didn't drill any holes or anything like that. So this is all, mounted. This could all be taken out and be put back to OEM. Let's talk about some of the upgrades. Like I said, this right here is for the subwoofer, and this right here is for the backup camera. So I just switched that on so that I have the backup camera right there when I'm backing up. And I didn't drill any holes, so I used a wireless unit. So check out my video on that when I installed it. and it's not bad. I do get radio interference when I'm backing up. There'll be some static on the screen, but it's okay. I could see. Maybe one day I'll go ahead and just go direct so that it's always crisp. And yeah, and this right here is the control for, let's see, let's focus in there. This is the control for the drive system, right? The transmission. So I don't really press any of these buttons. I would say 99% of the time. The only time I press this button is to hit the reverse. That's it. To go to drive, all I do is hit the paddle shifter here, and once it goes to plus, it goes to gear 1. Now, another thing that I installed in this car is the Madness AutoWorks Go pedal, so that you can control the pedal like through the app if you want sport, eco, and you can even shut it down. So let's say you have a buddy that wants to drive your car, you can put it on like half power. So it's pretty cool. And then another company actually sent me a couple of things to review as well that I'll be touching base with you guys in a few minutes. But let's keep on talking about the interior of the car. So there's carbon fiber everywhere, and I know that some people would go ahead and put carbon fiber everywhere on here, but I think it gets too much when everything is all carbon fibered out. So that's not my thing. I kind of like having these contrasting materials that's in here. And of course your dash display right here, it's all TFT, and it's surrounded by carbon fiber. Again, it's got a flat bottom steering wheel. It's a 2-spoke steering wheel. I'm not really a big fan of the steering wheel. I do like the flat bottom, but I wish that, I don't know, a 3-spoke or something more sporty would have been cool here. And yeah, and let's look at the back. Okay, so we're at the back of the Alfa Romeo 4C. This is just a plastic cover that can come off pretty easily, and then you can see the 4-cylinder engine that's back there. That's under there, I mean. The battery is over there. The cool thing with this, it's got the quick release on the negative terminal, which is kind of cool. One thing that kind of stands out though, that's kind of lame for me, is this water reservoir here for the coolant. It just doesn't match, right? You have like this pretty cool little cockpit. I mean, you have like this little cool nest here for the engine compartment, and you have like this whatever color that is. And another thing that I did install is the air intake. You can't see it from here. Let me see if I can. You can't see it, but also check my video on that I did when I installed it. Much better. I love it actually. And you do get a little bit of boot in here. Not much you can put in here, but at least there's a boot. So the air intake, you can't see the air filter that's on there, but oh, you can kind of see it right there. It's awesome. I mean, the air intake, when it sucks in air, it's just amazing. Now, I have multiple cars, so I don't really drive this often, and I'm actually going to put something here for my motorcycle. So what we're going to try and do right now is I'm going to back this up, and you're just going to be able to hear the cold start. Now this hasn't been turned on for, I don't know, a couple of weeks maybe, since we're all in lockdown. But I always keep my cars with a trickle charger. So I do have this C-Tech right here. These are the same company that does the provides for a lot of other high-end vehicles like Ferrari, Maserati, Mercedes, Porsche, I believe, or I think Porsche makes their own. But C-Tech, if I bought the Alfa Romeo one, it would have been so much more expensive because it has the Alfa Romeo logo. But if I just bought the generic C-Tech, the exact same thing, so it kind of keeps my battery nice and ready to go as always. And another thing that I added was this is actually the Italian flag that is made for the Alfa Romeo, sold by Alfa Romeo. I think I made a video on how I installed it because it came with a template and the cool carbon fiber radiator cooling air intake right here. Alright, so there's the front. Beautiful. Beautiful design. Just amazing. She's just so dirty. I do also have the plastic film on there so that it protects it from all the rocks and chips. And another telltale sign of a launch edition is you do have this little air intake there, that air diffuser that diffuses the air. Splits the air. That's the annoying sound. You have to just bear with me because my daughter's car is right behind. But see the glitching that you would see there when it's on reverse? It's not too bad. You can still see. So I'm happy with it. Okay, so it does have, as you guys can see, it has that's connected to it's connected to the internet. You have Spotify, and so see if we can drown out the beeping sound. The woofer's right behind me under my seat, so I can feel the vibration. Let's make it louder. By the way, I'm gonna do my shameful plug here. I produce music and I write music, and this is actually on Spotify, so look me up, Joe Cabrera. Check out my Spotify. I just released a new album, so check it out. Apple CarPlay. Map. Phone. Alright, God, sorry about that. So the music I do is like EDM, what they call it. So I do electronic music, and I've been producing that. So that's what I've been working on. I put out my album, so it'd be cool if you guys can go check it out on Spotify. Maybe follow me, that'd be awesome too. And yeah, check out my music. So I know it's not for everyone, but I like it. Anyways, again, you can see now the stitching here, the Alfa Romeo stitching on the headrest. Pretty cool stuff. And yeah, aside from that, that's pretty much it. So that's it for my Alfa. The Alfa's doing great. Awesome car. I think it's definitely a keeper for me, since that it's even a launch edition, and they stopped building the coupe model, so I think they're even stopping building the Spider model. I don't know, but I just like this car because it's so unique, and you don't see them around a lot. So you see more Ferraris and McLarens and Lamborghinis out there than an Alfa Romeo 4C. And it's always a treat when you see one on the road. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out my other videos and check out my music on Spotify. That'd be awesome. Also on Apple Music and in Prime. Just type in my name under the search, Joe Cabrera, and you will find it there. So hopefully you guys enjoy your day, enjoy your quarantine or your lockdown. I know that this is not the way I want life to be. It's terrible and I hate it, and I can't wait for this thing to be done because I like to move about and I love to travel, and I can't do that right now. It's pissing me off. So anyways, guys, thank you for everything. Hope you and your family are safe. Till our next video, don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. And if you do, click that the bell so you guys can be notified when I do put out another video. So thank you again, everybody. Be safe, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.